Okay, hello again. I want to briefly um, offer some reflections on Chapter 1 of Mao's Little Red Book, because there were a number of points there that struck me as, they struck me. The subject of Chapter 1 was, of course, the Communist Party. In a very primary sense, I believe we can extract from this chapter Mao's belief in the fundamental and core importance of the party in his political success. Clearly, human politics. I don't need to qualify politics with human. Operate on a social basis to gain political momentum. We formalize ourselves in a party. Mao very clearly states very early on in this chapter of his Little Red Book that the necessity for meaningful change favoring the well-being of working class and broad masses is the establishment of a revolutionary party to lead the whole people of the nation or the world. Similarly, he seems to emphasize the establishment of an army to be led by this party. Core content of this chapter. This party that we're speaking of now, the Communist Party, the Revolutionary Party, the Party of the People, its purpose and goals are to be seamlessly integrated with the purpose and goals of the mass population. That is the meaning of this political party. That is the reason for the establishment of the political party, is to represent in condensed fashion, you could say concentrated fashion, the goals and needs of the masses. That is what this party is about. Mao also stressed the practice of self-criticism for the party and the masses to ensure the propriety of the policies and actions, and also the goals driving these policies and actions on a continual basis. I think this is based on his understanding that human existence and human political affairs and social affairs and living affairs, affairs we could say, occur in a fluctuating landscape, people, places, and things, and the needs of these people are subsequent to changes over time, so we always constantly want to be updating it. This is another point that Mao clearly makes in Chapter 1. Also, Mao stresses the education of the people, the masses, and the party in knowledge of Marx and Lenin, Marx's theory, and Lenin's theory but although Lenin was the real operator who did implementation, so Lenin's operations are almost more historic in a sense, but Lenin has his own thoughts, and this is highly relevant in the domain of theory as well. So I would say education in the establishment of knowledge, broad, detailed, knowledge that is not isolated or sort of limited to simple knowledge, but that through this education, persons, especially within the party, but all persons, gain an understanding of Marxist-Leninist theory and history. Clearly, Mao stresses this point in his chapter 1. He also seems to insist on the nature of, or not the nature, but the use of policy. That the actions of the party are always reflective of policy of the party, so that there are either that good actions are in service of good policies and that bad actions are in service of bad policies. I believe this is just attempting to guide some of the self-criticism and reflection, taking into account internal thought and theory, and contrasting it with the consequences of actions taken by party members and other party actions. He stresses that it is the party that is going to be able to rescue the masses from doom, essentially. This is what the failed capitalist system that we're dealing with now is bringing the masses to, is a point of where they must they're facing death, death and destruction, doom, non-existence, or repair, reforming. We could look at. I've been trying to look at Gorbachev lately. I don't want to, necessarily use the terms perestroika, but I believe that this restructuring is something that the West, the United States, must do. There's no choice. So I also don't believe the masses or the party, which I do not know where we are on this. Frankly, I don't. I mean, I know there are people out there, in primary stages of this, but it doesn't come into my world very readily, and I'm out there actually looking for such content. So we may need a new party, a revolutionary party. Maybe not confined to the designation of Marxist-Leninist or Maoist. I mean, this might not be the right revolutionary party. We might need a revolutionary party that has the potential to consider thought and theory from a broad range of areas, and be able to consider all history from all kinds of ideological origins. I mean, this might be an integral revolutionary party, although the more integral we become, the more broad in our we become in scope, the more dissension there will be, and the lack of unity, the potential for lack of unity becomes higher. So there's a lot to sort out with all of this, but I believe Mao, as the immense historic political figure that he is, points to the importance of the party, the political party, in his case the Communist Party, in succeeding politically. Thank you.